Winner, winner, no cleanup fried chicken dinner. Booyah! All right, first up, we're gonna make some fried breaded schnitzel in a tin, a brand new tin on the fire. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna take some oil and put it right in there. More. All right, let's go. Grab me some tongs. No fork, nothing pointy. All right, let's get the fire going. All right, here we go. Oh, baby, we're ready. Fry, baby, fry. Whoopa. Oh, baby, look at that, crisp. Whoever said you can't fry in a tin foil ain't never seen this hack. Fried chicken in a tin foil? Yes, baby, yes. Let's do it.
Easy poached eggs. Pan of boiling water, add some white vinegar. Do the swirly thing. Add the egg. I use a tub because I don't like burning my fingers. Take the egg out, let it drain. Serve it on some creamed spinach, smoked salmon, and let that yolk out.
Make these 4-ingredient peanut butter cookies. You need 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 egg, 1 cup of sugar, and a little bit of vanilla. Give them a good mix until they're combined. Then, using a scooper, scoop about a tablespoon of the dough and then roll it into balls. Place them on a sheet pan lined up with parchment paper. Then make these cute little lines and then bake them for about 10 minutes at 350. Allow them to cool completely before eating. Enjoy!
Hi, welcome to My Gay Kitchen. Today we're making Brussels sprout fried rice. Sounds funky, huh? It's super tasty though. This is keto, vegetarian. You can easily make this vegan, plant-based, whatever you want. Start off by cooking your Brussels sprouts. You can boil these, microwave these. They don't have to be fresh. And then you're gonna throw them in the blitzer for just a little bit. Now finely chop some garlic, some carrot, some green onion, and some regular onion as well. Throw these in a pan with some oil, and then we're gonna add in the Brussels sprouts after, and then I like to make a little well in the middle and add the eggs. Season with red pepper, soy sauce, and sesame oil, and this stuff is literally so good.
This is how you make my mom's world-famous My Fun that's always the first dish to be gone at family gatherings. First, soak your My Fun in warm water for 20 minutes. My mom says you have to use this orange brand with the Buddha on it. While that's soaking, cut up your sausage. We like to use this brand. And don't forget your preserved mustard stems. Fry up your ingredients for 2 to 3 minutes until they turn brown and remove it from the pan. Then oil your pan again and throw in the My Fun. Rinse off your can of chicken broth and add it to the noodles. This is half a pack of My Fun, so we used half a can of chicken broth. Let it boil until the noodles have soaked up all of the broth. When it's done, it should look something like this. Add your ingredients back in and mix it all together with a tablespoon or 2 of soy sauce to your liking. Continue to cook it on medium to high heat for a few minutes and you'll have the best My Fun ever. Enjoy!
One of my favorite childhood combinations is fried chicken and french fries. So let's make some, like you have never seen before. A bag of frozen french fries into a food processor. Pulse until they're crumbs. Pour the crumbs into a bowl. You need 2 chicken breasts. Cut them into strips, just like that. Salt, pepper, Cajun seasoning, garlic powder, ground fennel, onion powder. Adobo! Hola, ¿cómo está usted? Mix it together. Put it on a stick. Flour, buttermilk from somebody's farm, and an egg. Mix it together. Flour, buttermilk, french fries. Hot oil, right in. Ketchup, hot sauce. Mix, dip, and eat.
We're making s'mores brownies. Buy a brownie mix. Make as directed. Let's just do it. Water, vegetable oil, 2 eggs, stir like that. Get an 8x8 parchment paper. 2 pieces like this. Pour in the brownie batter. So now you have like a little handle. Bake as directed, cool for 20 minutes. Get a wooden spoon. Use the bottom, poke holes. Boom. Buy fluff. Get it in a dish. Add a little water. Heat it up. This. Now we're gonna get it in the holes. Okay, so it's in there good. Mini marshmallows. To the party. Broil for 2 minutes. Watch it. Boom. Heat up hot fudge. Sprinkle it. Get it on good. A little sprinkle of graham cracker crumbs. Now remove it. When broiling with parchment paper, make sure you use the bottom so it does not catch fire.
Thanks for checking out Keto Country. Today let's make a chicken, broccoli, and cheese casserole. It's a super simple recipe that has tons of flavor. So I defrosted about 24 ounces of frozen broccoli florets, added in about a cup of shredded chicken, a half of a cup of mayo, a fourth of a cup of sour cream. Then I added in a half of a can of cream of mushroom soup, mixed that all together, threw in about 3/4 of a cup of shredded cheese, salt and pepper to taste, mix that up well, and then I put into a casserole dish and baked at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes. Like and follow for more keto recipes.
Alright y'all, let's keep talking soup. The weather here in East Tennessee is perfect for soup. The leaves are changing, the soybeans are turning yellow. It's just soup season, y'all. You know, there's always more than one way to skin a cat, but let's keep it simple. I'm making some broccoli cheddar soup here. I'm always going to start with some kind of fat in my pot. Some butter, some bacon grease, or something rendered from whatever meat I'm using. Then I'm going to add my veggies and then some liquid, either some chicken stock or some beef stock or some water. Just make sure that you add salt and pepper. And then I'm going to simmer that until my veggies are tender, and then I'm going to add whatever I want depending on the base I want. If I want a creamy soup, I'm going to add milk or cream. If I want a cheesy soup, I'm going to add cheese. If I want a tomatoey soup, I'm going to add tomatoes. You get the idea. And in my creamy soups, I'm always going to add a can of cream of something soup. Why? Because my mama did, and I don't need any other reason other than that. Then this is also where I would add back in any meat I'm using or some starches like some rice or noodles. Guys, do at me and let me know what your favorite soup is.
Lots of people make bread. Here's how I make mine. Add a cup of milk to your bread machine, along with 3 tablespoons of butter, 3 tablespoons of honey. Then you'll add 3 cups of flour, about a teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of yeast. Put it in your bread machine, set on the dough cycle, and hit start. Then it'll look like this. Plop it in a bread pan, let it rise till doubled. Bake at 350 for 15 minutes, tint with foil, and bake for another 20 minutes. You'll spread the top with butter. Enjoy.
It's Fusion Friday, and today we're making sushi bake. Half a pound of imitation crab meat. Apart the crab meat using QP Japanese mayo today. 1/4 cup of mayo, 1 tablespoon of ponzu sauce, 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, 2 tablespoons of masako. Mix together. Cooked up some sushi rice, and now I'm gonna add in 1/4 cup of sushi seasoning. If you don't have sushi seasoning, you can mix together equal parts of rice vinegar and sugar and a teaspoon of salt. For the spicy tuna flavor, we're gonna add in 2 cans of tuna, 1 tablespoon of Korean chili paste, black pepper, and 1 tablespoon of cream cheese. Mix together. Start with our sushi rice. I like to sprinkle on a little bit of masako. So we're gonna sprinkle on some furikake. This is the flavor I'm using today. Add on a layer. Today I'm doing half creamy crab meat, half spicy tuna. I'm just gonna drizzle on some mayo. I can sprinkle a little bit more on furikake. Broil it in the oven until you see it starts getting crispy like this. Now look at.
Yeah, I'm about to show you how to make my New Orleans upside down pecan cake. Let's go. 3/4 of a cup brown sugar, 2 cups of pecans, 3/4 of a cup sweet coconut, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Add 6 tablespoons of melted butter. Now go ahead and mix all that up really well, y'all. When it looks like this, go ahead and put it to the side. Separate bowl, 2 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of baking soda, teaspoon of salt. Go ahead and mix that up, guys. Add 1 cup of softened butter. Go ahead and mix it until it's completely smooth. Go ahead and mix in 2 large eggs, 1 at a time. Add 2 cups of milk. Now add 3/4 of a cup of sour cream. And add 2 cups of brown sugar. Add 1 cup of granulated sugar, teaspoon of vanilla extract. In your skillet, go ahead and drop your pecan mixture in. Let this caramelize a little bit. Okay, it's caramelized, go ahead and pour your cake on top. Now go ahead and throw it in your oven 20 minutes, 350 degrees preheated. Now go ahead and check it out.
Hi! For my very first TikTok video, I'm going to demonstrate how to make non-traditional, traditional buttermilk biscuits. This was taught to me by my mother-in-law, and let's go. Preheat your oven to 425. We just used 3 ingredients for this recipe. This is Alabama, so we're gonna use a whole stick of butter. Gonna get that melting on low heat. Then we use 2.5 cups of white lily self-rising flour. Be sure it's white lily. There is no substitute. And any brand of whole buttermilk, just make sure that it says whole. And we're gonna use 1.5 cups. Now we're gonna mix these. Pouring in the buttermilk, and you're gonna mix this, and it's gonna make a sticky batter. While the butter's melting down, grab a spoon and take about a large spoonful of that and add it.
If you're sick of your scrambled eggs tasting like a rubber dog toy, you gotta try this trick that I learned from my grandma. That's right, you know it's good if I learned it from the G-Ma. Throwing a couple eggs in a pan, I'm doing some extra egg whites for a little more protein, And then the secret ingredient is cottage cheese, about a half a cup. Trust me, it makes it cheesy, fluffy, and delicious. Mix it all in, and then secret ingredient number 2, string cheese. Mix it all, season to your liking, and enjoy.
Favorite Low Carb Keto part 41, and today I'm sharing one of my favorites, but a microwave version. So I love making pizza roll-ups, but I just realized that you can make them in the microwave instead of the oven, which saves a ton of time. So you're just gonna take mozzarella, spread it onto parchment paper, put a paper towel underneath, form a circle, pop it into the microwave, cook for 30 seconds, and then let cool. Top with Italian seasoning and pepperoni, and then simply roll up. And enjoy.
I'm gonna show you guys how to make quick shrimp fried rice. Ginger and garlic. Add shrimp, onions and veggies of choice, oyster sauce, fish sauce, and soy sauce. Add egg, green onions.
All right, does anyone else dream about French onion soup? Because I definitely do. Okay, but none of us need to bury a Bowie knife into anyone's chest to get an excellent bowl right now, okay? 4 tablespoons of butter, melt that down, chop up 4 to 5 large sweet onions, cook for 30 to 40 minutes until they're all soft and a little brown like that. Add 2 tablespoons of flour, some salt, some pepper. I added some Worcestershire sauce and garlic as well, and then cook for 3 to 4 minutes, and then add a cup of white wine. Cook until most of the liquid is gone, and then add 8 cups of beef broth, okay? Stir it up, simmer for 30 minutes, and then toast some bread. I use these French rolls. I added my soup to my oven-safe bowls. Added the bread, some Parmesan cheese, and then some Swiss cheese in the oven at 450 for 8 minutes. And look at that goldenness. Yum! Let's make some flautas de papa. Microwave 10 tortillas for about 2 minutes and then separate them as soon as they come out of the microwave so they don't stick together. Mash up some potato and season with garlic, cumin, cheese from the motherland, and then a little pepper and some salt. This is optional, but I always add a little bit of chile from my fridge. Mix it up really well and then get a little scoop of it and put it in the middle of your tortilla and roll it up just like this. Fry them up until they're nice and crunchy and then add your favorite toppings and enjoy.
Let's do chicken cordon bleu keto style. Here's how I do it. I take some thinly sliced chicken breast. They go swimming in pickle brine. Stay there for about 30 minutes or longer. Swiss cheese, ham, more Swiss cheese. Roll those suckers up. Then they get breaded. I don't use breadcrumbs. I use pork rinds. I use Pork King Good pork rind crumbs. You can make your own, but those are easy and awesome. Egg wash, pork rinds, fry them. I did a little avocado oil, finished these in the oven once they were nice and crispy. They came out awesome. Put a little bit of cheese sauce on the top. Follow and like for.
I wanted to go on the keto diet for a month to lose some extra weight I gained during quarantine, and I luckily lost 12 pounds. But I think I was able to last 30 days because I learned a bunch of substitutes for bread and sugar. Then I thought, moving forward, why not always make my own dessert? It's cheaper, I know what ingredients are in there, there's no preservatives or fillers, and there's only 2 grams of carbs in these brownies.